morning. Happy Sunday. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their weekend. We had a pretty good day yesterday. I got the GPS out of my one tractor, switched over to that 97 combine. We got all the guards put back on the 9610. We got the big tires switched over to the little tires on the sprayer. And we got it parked over there. I need to wash it. I also need to wash the swather. A few cab filters to blow out. What else did we do? I can't remember. One thing that is cursed. So at this point, except for, I don't know if my dad blew out the cab filter. That could be the only thing that's left to do on the 9610. 9750 just has to be greased and it's ready to go. But the no start issue has reared its ugly head again, and I don't understand exactly what the scoop is here. So I'm gonna hop in it right now and just see if it starts, because it fired right up for me yesterday, and then after I had it running, it didn't start. So this is what you get. There's enough power, everything turns on, and then you crank the key to start, and you get nothing. Now, the thing I read today, guy claimed that he flipped his lights on and off, and then it started. Nope. Yesterday, I flipped the header clutches on and off, and it started. That didn't work. And then, of course, moving this go no-go lever, and that doesn't work. So I'm going to I got my test light here, voltmeter, test light, whatever you want to call it. This is not a test light, but it's a similar, gives you the same result in the end. This thing's always so dirty. There is a starter solenoid back there that if you just jump it across, it fires right up. So either that's not getting power or it is getting power and it doesn't work. So as soon as I get a helper to come in here and hold the key, I will hop back there and check that. But until that time, I'm going to check a couple of relays in the fuse box and stuff like that. See if I can... It's so intermittent that you can't even... It's really hard to pinpoint anything. Turn this on. Ooh, that'll do it. I hate electrical stuff, as most farmers do. The integration of everything is kind of nice, I will admit that, but it's not when it doesn't work. And because ag stuff is built so poorly, you know, wiring harnesses, they're I don't think they're of the best quality, and there's not the attention to detail put in when they route the stuff, so you often end up with pinched wires, broken wires. It's kind of a bit of a nightmare. So anyways, I've got to check a bunch of connections. I got to check a bunch of wiring harnesses until I get a helper to run the key, so I can check the if it's getting power. All right, well, I think I got it. So I've been horsing around in here for about an hour and a half, checking a bunch of connections, checking, I've had this console apart, checked the function of this switch, checked the starter solenoid in the back. Everything was working. So after about 45 minutes of looking around, finally I just arced across that solenoid and got it running. And because one thing that concerned me was with the auxiliary on, I didn't have any lights, field lights or signal lights or anything. So anyways, I didn't know if that was a, you know, low battery issue or something. But anyways, I arced it across, got the machine running. Once the lights did come on, they would stay on and then they'd go out for a split second. Both the signal lights and the field lights, work lights and road lights and everything, which happened to us a couple times last year and a few times the year before. But I mean, we didn't really pay much mind to it. So anyways, while I was sitting in here, they went on and they'd go out for a split second and come back on, go out for a split second, come back on. And that actually had me quite concerned because, I mean, that's just not good. So I switched a couple relays around and I'm just going to try to start it again here. All right, so that's a win because it starts. And obviously that's the end game here. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I got it fixed, which is super exciting for me because now I don't have that $1,000 call out charge from John Deere. So for anybody that has 9750 or 650 or this series of combine, what I found in here, so just outside your cab, you're gonna have this basic, it's kind of like a fuse panel, but there's no fuses in it. Let me set my phone down here for a sec. Okay, once you get it out, you're gonna see all these relays. Now, I sat here with the machine running, and I heard all sorts of ticking in here. And when you put your finger on it, you can really feel which one is getting energy, like it's getting energized, which one's ticking. So stuff like your turn lamps, they'll tick as the lamp is on off, on off, on off, on off. But this starter interlock right here, this one was also clicking. And I noticed when it clicked, the lights went out. So I switched it with this one over here, that's stubble lamp. And I'm pretty sure the stubble lamp is just these stupid lights on the side. So we don't really use them anyways, but that's not the point. The point is the stubble lamps worked and they never went out. So I assumed this relay worked and I switched it with this starter interlock because as you can see, these relays are all the same. They're interchangeable. And once I switched it, the stubble lamp started going, you know, it would stay on and then it would go out for a second and then turn itself back on. And the starter interlock one stopped ticking and now the combine starts. So I'm assuming it was this relay. We'll, at this point, I'm going to call it a success. Going to get everything buttoned back up here. Going for lunch. Try to start this thing one more time. If it starts, I'm calling it a win. Well, good evening. And what a beautiful evening it is yet again. Rained on and off kind of all day here. Wind's picked up now, so it's quite nice. Yeah, well, as you know, I had success with that combine. And just was washing up Marvin here and Donnie the swather, so I had just give him a fresh coat of soap. Gonna give him a rinse, and then I'm headed inside. We made some donut dough up this morning, and it's been sitting there rising, and Buddy's been punching it down and rising and punching it down. Then we had to run into town. Actually took Emmy back to school shopping, and yeah, that was fun. So we were gone to town for a little bit today. So once I get this guy rinsed off, I'm going to head in and fry up some donuts. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all on the next one.